Hi everyone. So I thought I would do a quick video this evening and go over some things I'm working on this weekend. All right, let's go. All right, so some of you guys probably remember my very first beginning of starting to make the book journals. And with them, I started with this design. This was my original design. The only difference is they all had the gold writing. And I was basing them off. I don't have the book down here, I don't think. It's a book I have. I have a notebook, and it was a pink, and it had gold writing on it. And I bought it on, I think, probably Amazon. And I loved it. And so I was kind of basing it off of that. I really liked how the look of it was. And it doesn't have any, I think it just has notes on it. But anywho, this is what got me started. And then when I was using a different printer, I figured out using these solid colors was going to cost me so much money to print. There was no way I would have to charge like $40 for one of these, and nobody's going to buy them for 40 bucks. So I kind of abandoned that. And that's when I started doing the other ones with the flowery, more, less color and a little more white on them, just because it was less. But now I do have that newer printer. It doesn't cost me anything more to print in color, so I can print in color, and I'm so much happier with that. And it's just a higher quality printer. So I did some testing today. I wanted to see how they would look, the original ones. I did change the gold because gold, as you can see on here, it looks really good with this green, but it didn't look good with these even on the computer. And I've learned that gold is actually a very hard color to print, and this is not gold. This is more of actually a yellow. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do that. And I did like these, but I didn't like this one. See how pale this blue is? On my computer, it did not look like this. It's actually like a soft baby blue, and it looked really pretty. But on here, when it prints, I'm glad I tested it in a small version before I start printing off full pages of this and wasting all that ink, it doesn't look good. So I went through and I did a little bit bigger just because I could. I did these. This is the front cover, and then this is the back color. Now, something I want to show you, and I guess I can't show you, but I can tell you, is this is not the color it is on my view. When I look at this, it does not look like that color blue. It actually is a turquoise, but the camera on my phone shows it as more of a straight on blue, and it's not. It's actually a turquoise. So that's something I'm probably going to have to figure out how to edit. And when I take the product photos of it, I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit that and make it the actual color it is. So I might have to ask my daughter on that one because she's pretty good with the photo editing now. So we'll see. But I do think I'm gonna go with it. I do like it. It's got the little pop, and they'll have the gold spiral bound, and then the gold corners, and then the inside covers will have the coloring, of the flowers and all that stuff will have the same coloring as each one of these. Because I'm starting to get ready. I have 4 weeks until my first craft fair, and it's in Elk River, Minnesota, so I'm super excited to do it. It'll be my first time doing this kind of product versus my canvas paintings. I will have some of my canvases there. I decided I'm going to do some of them there, but not a lot. I need to probably just figure out how to do a canvas sale. And so I have that to do. I'm also doing some printing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of everything I was going to talk about. Because I do need to print off more product for like these type of things. So I have a bunch of these. These are my little notebooks. And they're glued. Everything, all the stuff is handmade right here. And then I have like this one here, which is more of a kind of a hippie-ish, sweet, cute punk hippie. I don't know, cute flowery kind. And then I did want to talk about these mats. I do have 2 of them here. They are the mat that I use. It's right here. Let me turn my camera a little bit so you guys can see it better. It's the mat that I use. I have a couple different ones. I have that one, and then I can move my camera over to here. You can kind of see my big pink one right here. And that one says "Books are my happy place" underneath it, and this is like for my this is where I do my like 9-to-5 job, and this is where I do my fun job. So these I am gonna have at that fair if they don't sell before then, but I did want to let anybody who knows who's in my area, if you want one, I'll sell it to you. You don't have to pay for the shipping then. So we can meet up someplace and do it that way. So I thought I would do that. I'm also going to have bookmarks. These are the magnetic ones. This is my fall collection. And they have both, they're two-sided, they're magnetic. I got a couple of those ones because those ones are popular. Little cute ghosts as well. And I'm probably going to do some other like cat ones and stuff. I haven't done that yet. So I need to print off a bunch of this stuff right now. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, and the other fun thing. So I started working on planners. So I've been working on these for over a year. And I'm starting to actually put some time and energy in it. So I have some of them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it where you can pick your cover. And then you can pick your style planner because everybody's different. I like a timed one. So mine, I don't have it down here, but mine's timed. And because I need it for my job. I need to know from this time to this time I'm doing this time to this. My job is very like schedule oriented. So I need to make sure I'm there. So this is going to be one style and it'll just be like two-sided, you know. It's 2 pages here because I did it individually just so I could write notes on things for my prime. But this one here is going to be the large one. I don't know if I'm going to do a smaller one, but this is the size it will be. I will trim off a little bit on the side because the covers came today. These are the covers. Pretty, huh? You want one, don't you? Yeah, right here. Nice pretty gray. No, they'll have a cover over them. So I'll pretend, but these are the boards. So they're the card stock. I don't even know what's called, board stock, I think. Board something. Book board, I think maybe. I can't remember. Anywho, so this is a standard 8x11. So these pages are as well. So I'm gonna have to trim down the pages just a little bit, and I have to figure out like how I'm gonna do if this is gonna be a little bit there and just a little bit, and it does. It literally just needs to be a smidge off there and there, just so that I like it better when it's like that. A little bit of a lip so the pages don't get wrecked. So I have this style. And then, oh, yeah. So this one is hourly. Oh, I'm sorry, hourly. You guys can see it there. And you got your priorities, your to-do list, and your focus, and of course your water down here. Then let's see what the next one is. This one here is, let me get the right, sure I have the right pages here. Yes, right here. So it's going to be more like this when you open it up. It'll be more like this. And this is more how mine is. This is almost pretty similar to mine. I did change some things because there's some things on mine I never would use. I'm like, why would I do that? So this one here is your Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday. And it's got all your hours in it all the way down. And I did from 6 in the morning till 9:30 at night. The only thing I'm not liking about this one right now, and now that I printed, is I don't know if I like the dashes. I don't want to do it though. Do you know how much work this is if I have to go through and put like lines in here? This took me forever already, so I haven't decided yet. You guys tell me, do you prefer lines or are you okay with the little dashes? What do you guys think? Tell me. I need ideas because I have lines in mine, but the dashes I thought just made it different, so I wanted to change it a little bit. And then I have a couple of the headers up here. I just kind of put ones that I think are personal. So if you guys think of any of them that might be better, let me know. And of course, you still have your work notes, personal notes, and then there's a little bit of a brain dump you can put down here. So that's another style. And then this one is how I used to use my book used to be. And it's similar to a happy planner, but it is not a happy planner. I did change it a little. And so it's your standard open, you see these most of the time. This is the most common that people have, is just an open box where you can just write in whatever you want. The nice thing about these is they are open to anybody. You can write anything you want. You can put stickers in there. You can, exit out. You can do whatever you want. So this one will be similar to that other one. I think I have in the right order. Yeah. So when you open up your book, it'd be like this. So you guys really can't see that. I'm sorry. I just realized that. Like that. So that's that style. And then I did the same thing for the before, but I did add lines because some of us like lines. I like lines. My actual handwriting is really horrible to read. I can write really beautiful and very elegantly and do all the fancy and schmancy crap, But my personal handwriting, I can barely read sometimes because I'm just in such a blah, 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 blah kind of thinking. So I have this. So it's the same as the other one, just got lines. So I went through and took the time to put all the lines in. So that one there. So, and then I'm starting to work on the covers. I did have a request for an ocean one, so I thought that would be fun since I do have a big saltwater tank in my home. I got more coral today too. So I'm going to be doing that. And I need some other ideas. Anything you guys, I know floral print's really big right now, and romanticism or the Baroque period is really big. So the Rococo period, I should also clarify, is probably really big right now, I've been noticing, which is actually my favorite period of art. So I think that's everything. I've been trying to come down here every night for 1 hour and just mess around a little bit because I have learned this is my happy place. This is where I feel the happiest when I'm doing art. From doing, you know, canvas art like that over there, to doing digital art and then putting it into books and building things like these, you know, it's still art. I still have to design it, lay out the colors and shapes and sizes and fonts and graphs and grids and lines. I love it. It's what I absolutely love to do. I could be down here all stinking day, and I've done it many times where I've been down here for 15 hours straight. My family's like, hello, are you still alive? You coming down? So this weekend, we have some stuff to do tomorrow, but the rest of the time, I'm going to be down here printing off everything I can. So let me know if you guys think anything different. Please put it in there. I need ideas. I need to know what you guys want because I'm doing this for you guys to purchase. So I do what you guys want, not just what I want or what I like. So, all right, I think I've yaddled on. It's been like 11 minutes for Pete's sakes. I'm sure you guys are sick of talking to me by now. If you notice, I am growing my hair out. And it is down. This is my natural wild hair. I have pretty goofy hair, so I got sick of it being up. You ever put your hair up and you just get a headache after a while? Yeah, that was getting to me. I'm like, okay, I need to take my hair tie out because my hair can't take it. So, all right, I'm gonna get off here, clean up. Are we kidding? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to clean up, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed. It's been a long day. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.